Welcome to That's Touch Guys, the, I would assume, biggest libertarian channel in YouTube in Brazil, 400,000 subscribers. How many Brazilians do we have subscribed to Liberland?
I think it's 4 or 5,000.
4 or 5,000.
That's pretty nice community that we've got, and it was amazing event that you guys hosted me in by libertarians, right? And 2 cities, I think 3 days, extremely well packed, amazing event. You know, and a great, vibrant libertarian community, guys. I don't know why Brazil is not a libertarian heaven already.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting there. I mean, I usually say to like American libertarians, we got your plan B. We got it going. And if you fail there, you just can't come on. Land is cheap, so it's kind of easy to come. And I see that like the libertarian community is actually like really pessimistic. Because elections this year are just they're just going to be shit, and people think like it's going to be over. And it's nice for you to. How many countries have you visited to see the libertarian movements?
I stopped counting. I'm going everywhere wherever I'm invited, and I think it's more like 70 right now.
70 countries.
I think that's
so. In ranking the libertarian movements, the Brazil.
Your guys' most vibrant libertarian community. You know,
first place.
Yeah. I would say really.
So he's saying we're first place.
Yes.
So if you're pessimistic about the libertarian movement, just fuck you, dude. I mean, just, so to the people who don't understand, because I actually, se você não sabe inglês, vai aprender inglês. A lot of people are commenting like, I don't know English. What the fuck are you doing? But anyway, but a lot of people know you, but we did that test where we were in the house and I just posted pictures, see like, how many people would recognize you, and I'd hazard like 50% of people don't know you. So could you just explain what Liberland is?
Well, Liberland is a state startup, and in order to succeed, of course, we have to be most competitive on the planet, and that is completely in line with our ideology. We want to build a jurisdiction with voluntary tax system.
So you're creating a country?
Yes, we're creating a country. We started a country actually on 13th of April 2015. We planted a flag on a piece of land that was unclaimed by any country for more than 26 years. And we said this is going to be the freest country on the planet. And now we're working hard to get the whole setup working.
Okay, so it was 3 years ago, pretty much. And where is the country?
It's between Croatia and Serbia. It's 7 square kilometers of land. It's actually heart-shaped. You can find it easily on open source maps. In Google Maps there is still a bit of an editing war going on, but it's not that hard to find. You can just Google it. It is a really nice place to, I think, start a new country in a region which is one of the most impoverished in Europe. You know, not for the followers from Croatia, but Croatia is a little bit of Venezuela of Europe in a sense that it's being overtaxed, overregulated, and they're wondering why they will reach the economic output of 2008 in 2020, right?
Wow.
It's like, we've made it. We are at the same situation like we were in 2008. So I think that it's a great, you know, contrast between the two systems. People are leaving massively from Croatia, and people are like moving massively to Liberland. We've got actually still 500, 600 applications a day, and we've got
a day.
Yes.
Like, wow, that's like 300,000 a year.
Yeah. So we are right now. It was a little bit down. Now it's up. We are right now 550,000 people that are signed up for Liberland citizenship.
Oh wow!
So it is a pretty exciting.
So how do you sign up for? Sorry to interrupt. I like to do that with everyone. Like they keep pissing me off because I do that. You're saying?
Yeah, well, it's easy. It just takes a couple of minutes. You go to the website.
Fantastic. Like, how do you sign up to?
You just apply easily. You go apply for citizenship. You start, you know, working with.
Is it a website?
Yeah, it's liberland.org. It's very easy.
Liberland.org. Register, and now you're citizen.
Yes. No, not yet. You are basically a registered diaspora or e-resident of Liberland. You get updates of what is happening in the community. For example, how many new companies we have. What are the new representative offices? The chambers of commerce are pretty cool right now. In a minute I'm going to see guys from Coin Payments. They also recognize Liberland, they want to support it. So it's pretty cool that the whole community is growing and that we're really building all the necessary systems to have a state.
You can make it, so go there.
And and of course, people are working with our embassy now in Brazil. 3 things, never more. And then we are opening a system in which whoever contributes to Liberland gets married.
Okay.
If you pay voluntary taxes, you actually become shareholder of the country you're living in. 3 things, never more. And then we are opening a system in which whoever contributes to Liberland gets married. And
That's
then,
a weird name of voluntary taxes.
yeah, it is oxymoron, but I think it's actually, people can understand it, because when we say we have a country without taxes, I'm like, no, it's not going to work. Oh, we've got taxes, you can pay them voluntarily, we don't have a problem with that. And we would really like to make sure that the state itself doesn't consume much more than 3-4% of GDP, that all the rest is actually organized by the private sector. So we will probably take initial stage of security. We're working on diplomacy, that's the biggest expense right now. And the legal system, that will be quite interesting, because that we want to have completely decentralized. We're working with projects like Kleros, like DAOstack, to make sure that we actually utilize the latest blockchain technology to resolve disputes in Liberland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So I don't assume we're going to get any useful questions, because chat just goes somewhere where it wants to go. It's
Okay.
kind of
Taxation is theft, of course,
Oh, okay, yeah.
if it's not voluntary.
because what you're actually charging, because there is going to be some idiot who's going to say, oh, so Rafael is not a libertarian anymore because he defends taxes. Somebody's going to say that. But what you're saying is voluntary taxes, because you said like country fees, people will go like, what? No. So it doesn't work.
No,
so it's more of a name
it's
thing.
a really but especially, this is a big switch, and I don't really understand why it didn't take off much earlier. But like, whenever you pay taxes to a country, you should become the owner of the country that you're living, right? This should be.
If you say that in Brazil, you're probably got a shoe thrown in your face. Like people are gonna bet.
No. Well, I mean.
But it makes complete sense. Like,
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Like you're shareholder.
Yes.
And even if you're an involuntary shareholder.
And
Hop
but
on
we
it,
have this element of direct democracy as well. So if majority of citizens doesn't like the decision of the shareholders, they can veto it. That's the same stuff like and I think it's a good balance of power. So the decisions of shareholders will not be able to go against the majority of people. And these two, we call it kind of double democracy. But honestly, the worst aspect of democracy, which is that people constantly vote for more socialism, we remove that from the system, and I think that's critical for the new generation.
So people can only vote for what?
They can vote, the merit holders can vote for things that are in line with Constitution, and even if it's in line with Constitution, yet still half of society doesn't like that decision, then that decision can be vetoed by majority of citizens. So
Okay.
it's like a control mechanism, rather than the majority has a right to, for example, say the richest will pay more taxes.
I can't fix this camera. I need like
Anyway.
this stick in it. So I'm surely going to do a video explaining this in detail, and I want to bring you to interview in my channel properly, not this
Okay.
crap. But
It's a nice place here. Come on, show it.
yeah,
to
but
them. Show it
this
where we
whole
are.
setup is completely amateurish. But anyways,
Okay.
it's what I have. So thank you
Thank
so
you very much,
and I'll
I
see you
hope
in the
to see you
channel
in
soon.
Liberland as well.
And bye.
Bye bye.
How do I kill this? No, this is a problem. How to end a live? It's probably this.